Howdy everyone, and thanks for joining me. In this video, I'll be showing how I did the custom paint job on the Chevy Fleetline I recently finished from Galaxie Limited. I'll be showing the different paints I used, I'll be showing some of the masking process, and you'll see how it all turned out in the end. So stay tuned. Where I'm picking up in this video, I've already got all my body work done and everything is in primer. If you'd like to see the steps I took up until this point, I'll have it all in the complete build video, which I'll leave a link for here and again at the end of the video. But for now, I'm moving on to paint. The first color I'll be laying down is Createx Opaque Black, and I mix all my paints with 40-50 for strength and 40-11 for reducer. Next, I'll be laying down my metallic base coat, and that is Pearl Satin Gold. After the gold was laid, I sprayed 2 heavy coats of the 40-50, and then I left it sit for 48 hours to fully cure before I started masking. Next, I started masking off the body to separate the two-tone so I can start spraying my first candy coat color. I want this paint job to have a real classy look and yet be a little over the top. So I'll be adding flames all the way down the roof, but very subtle, kinda like ghost flames. I'll be doing some easy seaweed style flames. Instead of masking and cutting out all the flames at once, I'm gonna be making one flame. And like a stencil, I'm just going to keep on moving it down the line. My first step was to draw out a flame pattern, and then I used a number 11 X-Acto blade to cut the pattern out. Next, I started spraying my flames. I'll be spraying 2 different colors of flames down this roof, but I do not know how well the first color will shine through because this area will be a very dark candy coat color in the end. First flame done, still a long ways to go. Using the same piece of masking tape with the flame cut out on it, I'll do the same thing on the other side. Here you can see the progression of the pattern, and all I've done is moved the stencil from the very front of the stencil to the back of the flame tips, and I alternate between every other flame tip to keep it going straight down the body instead of veering off to the side. Here's a closer look at how I'm connecting the tips of the stencil. Here, my first color of flames is all done. Oh, before I forget, the color that these first flames were painted in is Createx Pearl Silver. After a while, my masking tape stencil did wear out and lost adhesion. To fix this, all I did was took my original piece of masking tape stencil, put it on a new piece of tape, traced out the pattern, and cut out a new one. For my second round of flames, I'll be using Createx Transparent Black. Here I have some of my black flames already laid down, and I'm using the exact same pattern as I did with the silver flames. I just kept the pattern going, and here's how the flames turned out. The first candy coat I will be using is going to be Black Cherry. And to make that color, I'll be using Createx Candy 2.0 Brandy Wine and Createx 2.0 Candy Black. The mixture I'm using is 3 parts Candy Brandy Wine with 2 parts Candy Black. I sprayed some test shots of this mixture over both the gold and the silver, and you can see here that the silver is a little bit colder, more purple, and the gold is definitely a warmer look. Here they are side by side. Here the body is after 2 coats of the Candy Black Cherry, and I'm just going to keep on layering coats until I get the deep dark color I'm looking for. I let the Black Cherry dry for a while. I came back, I unmasked, and I remasked up to do my next color. For my next color, I'll be mixing Createx Candy 2.0 Blood Red and Candy 2.0 Brandy Wine. The mixing ratio is 2 parts Brandy Wine to 1 part Blood Red. I did a spray out with both the gold and the silver as well with this color, so you can see the difference. Here they are side by side. Again, I just started layering coats until I get the color I'm looking for. After that, I started my unmasking.
Hey! Did you maybe want to get your sun visor out of the way?
Next, I got my clear coat and all my bare metal foil work done. And here is how it all turned out. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. If you'd be interested in seeing how I did the 4-link suspension, the interior, or the side trim, I'll leave a link to the complete build video at the end here. I want to say thank you to everybody for watching, and I have some real cool projects I've been working on coming up, and some more How I Do It videos, so stay tuned. Until next time.